having fun over there? Welcome to the Evening Shift Podcast. Thank you, everybody, and welcome back to the Evening Shift Podcast for episode, I believe this is number 12. Nobody quote me.
Shit, I ain't gonna look.
You said don't quote you.
But, yeah, so we have our usual three. I was going to have Sammy on for us today. It was going to be kind of a surprise for you, too. But Sammy
Is dead.
officially, as of today, started their first retail job.
Slave to the man.
Sammy just started at a shoe store in the mall.
Ouch.
That's not too bad.
It's horrible.
I'm worried because what had happened was, Sammy was putting in applications and trying to get a job somewhere and whatnot, and she walked in with their application here at this shoe place, and they hired them on the spot, and immediately started training. That's a bit of a red flag for me personally. It's a bit.
I really wish you had given me the name of the store before we started recording, so that way.
I don't know what the name of the store is.
I mean, it kind of makes sense. It's the holiday season, and they're looking for bodies.
Yeah, kind of.
That and they just had that look. They'll do great there.
Probably. I'm kind of excited to hear about
The horror stories.
yeah, Sammy's interactions with customers because Sammy's not really like the most social person.
Neither am I.
Oh yeah, these shoes don't fit me. It's like, bitch, because you got big feet.
Yeah, exactly. That's where my mind is this entire time. That's where my mind is. That's the horror stories.
Oh, like Sammy having no filter and just saying just whatever to somebody, and it's like, well, if you weren't so stupid.
Yeah, exactly.
Can I speak to your manager? No.
No.
Some 400-pound person comes in and be like, none of these shoes feel good on my feet. Lady, we've tried 15 pairs, okay? You need to go find yourself some Goodyear LTs and have those made into shoes. 'Cause that's all it's going to support
Like
you.
around the corner,
17.5s.
Yeah.
there's a scooter shop.
So, we were going to talk about the Game Awards, but we were unaware that the Game Awards have not technically concluded yet.
It's supposed to be sometime this month.
We can still talk about it. 'Cause,
Yeah.
I mean, that's just a gift that keeps on
I mean, it
giving.
looks like
It's-
Claire Obscura is going to
yeah.
win the Game of the Year, right?
Yeah.
And most of the nominations are ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're all ass.
There's that topic done.
We're not going to beat that dead horse. Like
Right.
we talked about that pretty in length.
But at least we know Peak is definitely going to get something.
Oh, I'm really hoping Pete gets it, man. It's actually really, really fun to play with friends. You should play with us. We're your
What is
friends.
it?
Peak.
Never heard of it.
You climb a big mountain with your friends.
No.
Coffee sip. 2.0.
See, you say that until you see Ethan fall off a cliff past you, just going, ah!
No,
And the
you know
proximity
what
chat
game?
makes it echo.
You know what game I wish I had?
Just go plug.
You know what game I wish I had friends to play with back when it came out? What's that game where you're on a raft?
Raft.
No, it's not called Raft. Like you're literally just out in the middle of the ocean
High five.
and like you're upgrading your. I call it a raft. It's just a plank of wood.
That's
Raft.
Raft.
Is it really called Raft?
It's
Really
literally
called
called
Raft.
Raft.
It's been so
Me
long.
and Sarah still have a world that's literally just saved called Our Honeymoon, where we did nothing. We didn't do any of the story missions, barely researched anything. We just cruised across the ocean.
Yeah, you know.
I made a hammock,
Yes.
a little bungalow on the raft.
See, I would see you
Sammy
being
helped
that.
with it. Sammy popped in and helped with it.
I would see you being that person that would like collect scrap on the middle of the raft and light it on fire and be like, "Hun, I made a fire on a wooden raft. We can be warm now."
But yeah, so for this episode as well, I had posted a TikTok, and I'm probably going to do it for more episodes. I'll do it like the day of, where I'll ask people for like some comments and whatnot.
Do it a little bit in advance so we can get more.
Yeah,
ideas.
I think that'd probably be a good call too. Maybe like give a date for whenever our next one is. I think my son just woke up. Sounds like he's crying. He's very upset.
Oh, you know what would be cool and stupid and dangerous all at the same time?
Hmm.
One of us
Smokes crack.
go buy a burner phone and do like a recording and be like, okay, here's when we're going to be recording. Call in and you can be on the show.
So this has a functionality. Rodecaster Pro 2, by the way, for anybody that wants to get into podcasting, is amazing. It's very beginner and user friendly. There's a whole, like, for people that have never podcasted before, people that have a lot of experience podcasting.
Not a sponsor.
It's not sponsored, correct. I'm just like, I actually got asked recently for advice on equipment because we've been running this podcast for a little bit and I did a whole bunch of research for it. Anybody that remembers Chris, our ginger friend, him and his brothers and stuff are going to start a podcast possibly. I think they're going to be talking a lot about movies. I need to get back up with him because I told them to let me know whenever they go to start doing that because I offered to edit some of the podcast for them to get them started while they figure out some stuff. But this has a functionality where I can Bluetooth my phone to it or cord connect a phone to it, and we can get callers. So somebody can call it, and it will record actively the audio coming from the phone, and we all will be able to hear it because our headphones are connected to the Rodecaster.
I mean, we could do like a special live stream.
I don't know if I wanted to live stream phone calls.
No, absolutely. That's what makes it so engaging because you don't know what's going to be said.
Well, I know some of your kids that would say some really not good things.
Yeah, you idiots would ruin that shit so
no,
fast.
I don't think they'd be bad.
I love each and every
think
single
they
one of
would-
you, but you
Specifically, I'm
idiots
calling
would ruin
out-
that so fast.
Can I say his name?
Yeah, you can
Big
say
A.
names. Say it.
J- He is a minor,
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna avoid that.
Then don't. Yeah.
but you know who you fucking are.
Yeah,
I like
I
the
almost
idea.
forgot I actually had the camera set up.
I actually like the idea. Like people can call in and ask for our opinion on shit.
Yeah.
I think it'd be great.
I mean, I don't really have a good setup for this to be like a live streamed podcast yet, because I want to try to get an actual like webcam connected, and in order to get this camera connected,
Well, I mean,
I
it
have
doesn't
to do a
have
lot
to
of
be a
roundabout
live
stuff.
stream. I mean, we can record and be
Well,
like, hey, everybody, like put it on TikTok like an hour beforehand. Here's when we're recording.
here's the number to call.
Yep.
Yeah, you know what? We could plan that.
Yeah. And then they can call in, ask questions, and
You guys, let us know what y'all think about that. Check the YouTube, please. That's where you see full length video, and that's where we probably will interact the most is YouTube.
I promise you, only one person gets to call in with something stupid like, yeah, like I have a question for you, bro. Who hurt you? Like it's funny the first time.
Do you want the Word document or the PowerPoint presentation? I really worked hard on those
I
slides.
did buy us a dry erase board.
Transitions.
I bought us a dry erase board, so when we do things like the Game Awards or if we want to do tier lists, we can make tier lists.
Are you saying you will buy one? Or
No,
you
I already
did?
have one.
Is it wall mounted or does it have its own stand?
It has its own stand.
Okay, so next time we do the podcast, bring it, and I'll clear some space out of the room. I'll get my guitar back on the wall and move
Yeah.
my amp.
Yeah.
So yeah, but anyways, back to what we were originally talking about. I had asked some people on TikTok to leave us a comment or two about like crazy retail stories, a question about video games, a question about anything. Share it, just share something, and we'll cover it. We have one gentleman that had commented on a previous video talking about his retail experience. I can't remember the guy's name, and I'd have to go look back at it, and my phone is being dumb. But he essentially was agreeing with David about, because you were talking about how much you detested your job and
Somebody
hate waking
agreed
up
with
in the
me?
morning. Yes.
Let's go.
But he was talking about how, retail was some of the most stressful time of his life working retail. And I had asked him, I was like, hey, so what was the worst part for you? Was it the work or the people? And
people.
I even asked some people at work that have been in the retail space for quite a while, and apparently we all kind of agree on the same thing. The work is not bad.
Nope.
Honestly, some of my favorite parts is being able to help people with like little issues and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's the people.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I was telling some kids at work last night. Actually, while I was closing, I told them I was like,
By the way,
"Look,
listeners,
our-"
I'm sorry about the babies in the background. We have a full house
Oh,
again.
yeah, one of my kids is over too, and
My
she's-
son is teething, so
Someday-
it's just a lot right now.
Someday we are going to hit it big, and I've already started looking at studios. Yeah.
We could just rent a studio apartment.
No, because then we'll never come home. Our wives will bitch. No. I don't know why you guys take 10 hours to record something. Well, there's breakfast. Then there's a round of Smash Brothers. Then there's brainstorming.
Then there's around a Smash Brothers.
Then
Ethan
there's
has to go
one-
to the gym for an hour and a half.
Yeah. But go ahead, Malachi.
There's a whole 2 hours we can't fucking find Malachi.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, what were you saying?
But no,
Malcolm?
I
You
was
were
telling
the
them,
kids?
I was like, it's one of my newer hires actually too. I was telling him, I was like, look, at the end of the day, our job's not hard at all, by any means. All right, our job is actually super easy. The problem is that we have people that we work with that don't want to do the entire job, and then that puts stress on everyone else.
It's not
That's
even
actually
that, too.
here
It's
to
like-
do the whole job.
and like customer situations too can even make things difficult. Corporate situations.
Are we going full
right?
circle to one of our
I-
very first videos where we talked about the customer's always right and what a piece of bullshit comment that
I had a lady
that
ask me
was?
if I could cut a sandwich into quarters.
Well,
Yeah.
did you do it?
No.
Why?
Why not?
I cut it in half and gave her a knife.
Okay, fair enough.
I
You met
mean,
her halfway. That was compromise.
Well, okay, so after you, for those of you that don't know this,
Hey, David.
when you
get to talk into this part.
when you cut a sandwich
Like
into
this?
quarters,
You kind of sounded like you were yelling across the
right?
room.
When you cut a sandwich into quarters, you can't fucking wrap it.
Yeah, you can. Hear me out. You wrap the sandwich as a whole, and then you cut it into quarters and wrap that.
So we cut in paper too.
Yeah. Hey, that's old school. Yeah.
That's not too bad of an idea. My main thing is just like
I
sharp
hate
enough
it, but he's
knife,
right.
You know.
Yeah. Here's the thing. I didn't want to do it. That's all you have.
No,
to
fuck no, I didn't want to do it. Like I didn't want to ask my like that's. I remember we used to have sliders where I work. Right? Do you
Oh.
remember that?
Mm.
I had a lady ask me to cut one of those into quarters.
No.
Oh, dude, when the
They're
shit,
like
and we're
that big
okay,
around.
they didn't ask me specifically, but I was the cook at the time.
Mhm.
All right. Shift lead comes back and is like, "Hey, can you cut a slider into quarters?" And I just stopped everything I was doing. I was like, "You what?"
You the cook look.
Yeah, just that.
You just look at somebody dumb that just asked a dumb question about like the food.
It's like, tell that lady, no, the sandwich is too small. I'm not cutting it into quarters. Give her a knife. I went back to what I was doing.
Sometimes that's how it has to be. Like it gets to a point where like you can't satisfy every single customer and do it because like it gets to a point where you start to like even with let's say like something super simple like something that would break policy for starters,
Yeah.
like a way that you need to and have to do something. You can't break policy just to fulfill one customer's
What would they
need.
request though that would break policy?
I've had people ask essentially for like raw food.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
That's
that's
a no.
happened to me too. Yeah.
Yeah. I've
And
had
just
people.
little things like that, or like for instance,
That literally happened towards the end
Or,
of my
uh,
tenure at your store.
Or when people don't know how a charbroiler works,
Mhm.
right? And I'm not going to put that against anybody. I'm not going to talk shit about people. That
Oh,
don't know
you're
how
talking
charbroiler-
about the
lot of
whole-
people work at a char.
Yeah.
Run it through there
But-
twice for me.
Yeah, I explained it
Yeah.
to him, right? I was like, yeah, can I get that patty well done? I was like, I can do that for you, but it's but I use a charbroiler. So if I put that patty in a second time,
It's
you
a
are
hockey puck.
guaranteed a hockey puck.
Yeah.
And I'll
Yeah.
still have sometimes it'll be like, just throw it in a second time, it'll be fine. I'll get them their sandwich and they'll come back and be like, yeah, I think this is a little too well done.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, you just want it the regular way now?
I mean, like, yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
like I tried to tell you. It's like that's the part that pisses me off too. Is like
Everybody
I've been doing
always
this long
knows
enough.
better than you, though.
I know what I'm talking about.
Everybody always knows better.
Or everybody thinks they do, you
Yeah.
know?
That's right. But everybody that walks through those doors already knows more than you do about your job and is right. And you're going to believe them.
You know, I actually had a situation where that was true
Uh-oh.
because I had somebody that worked for like, they were the big dog for all of our locations.
Oh, I
but
know who you mean. Yeah.
Not on the actual like travel stop side. Like I'm talking for like my specific restaurant. This dude worked for the people that owned us.
Okay.
And he had worked these locations for forever. So like he was watching how we were doing things. He's like, man, y'all do everything like perfectly. And I was like, okay, cool, thank you, I appreciate that. And it was like that, like y'all even like y'all do proper like everything, like build the way you build the sandwiches and everything. Is like this dude's getting really really specific with the sandwiches.
Mm-hmm.
And like he was describing things that like you would only know if you worked,
If you work there. Yeah.
And so that was a unique experience we had. He gave us a couple of gift cards I passed out to the teenagers because they were,
Oh.
you know, I made the food, but I don't keep that kind of stuff.
Yeah, no, essentially like if somebody tries to tip me anything more than like a couple bills, I'll break it and then just distribute it to the kids I work with, you know?
Bitch.
I never keep a tip.
Hell no. I
yeah,
do.
no. I don't
You know,
really-
I don't. It always goes to everybody else.
Nope.
Well, like I usually
They weren't there doing it. I'm not rewarding them for shit that
Well,
they
okay,
didn't do.
mind you, I usually will dispense it with people that were involved, like the person that took the order and gave
Oh,
good
okay,
customer
yeah.
service, person
Yeah.
that made the food.
Yeah, and you got to remember, I only ever have like maybe like 5 people. That's including myself on shift. So splitting a 5 amongst the entire crew is easy.
Start giving everybody quarters. Just start chunking them at them.
Oh, did y'all hear? So the government's getting rid of pennies, and we're no longer going to be using them.
Getting
at our
rid of,
location
already have.
as of
That's
today.
done.
Yeah, that's today.
Thank God.
They've
supposed to be-
already stopped. Like we stopped using
Yeah.
pennies where we work.
We're
We don't-
still using pennies
We
for
don't
a while.
even. We don't even have dimes.
Why don't you?
I only have nickels and quarters right now.
Oh, and you know
Are
what?
they
To
not
all
doing
the
dimes either? Or
to like all the boomers and everybody that might be watching us, you know, and anybody who
Dad.
might be watching us, thank God we got rid of the penny.
Yeah,
all
hold
right,
on,
it
let
costed our asses 4 cents per penny.
Jesus.
Yeah. Oh, dude, no, this has been decades where it's costed us at least 2 to 3 times more to print 1 penny than the penny's worth every single time.
That's
and that's been
ridiculous.
going on for a very long time.
3.7 cents
There
to
it
make
is.
1 penny.
Yeah. And so that's been the normal for a very long time. In fact, I made a comment about it way back like 2 or 3 presidents ago when I first found out about it. I was like, why the fuck are we still printing pennies then?
Right.
And then one person looked at me the other day and he goes, well, I mean, we're still doing $2 bills. I mean, we're talking about doing dumb shit. Then why are we still doing that?
We don't print $2 bills anymore.
Yeah, they're not printing no more.
We haven't printed $2 bills since the 80s.
I mean,
They
thought.
just needed an
You
argument.
can still use them.
They just needed a hill to stand on.
Oh.
And because they were pissed. They're still pissed that we got rid of the
Oh.
penny.
You know, for
They're-
a while, I had about $60 saved in $2 bills, half dollars, and dollar coins.
Damn.
I lost it all gambling.
Wow.
Yeah, no, that tracks.
I
I knew
wanted.
some dumb
By
shit.
the way, there was a TikTok I wanted to show David just to see his reaction.
I don't know, man. You
I'm
guys
sorry.
send me enough reactionary
Y'all,
content.
I purposely
Uh,
didn't send it to you just so I could see your reaction.
Wow.
but again, like talking about the comments, because I wanted to cover that. I'm trying to find. Okay, a gentleman named Ice King was the one that commented about like worked retail for years and was by far the most miserable period of my life. Not the hardest, but the most miserable for sure.
I feel
Shout out
that.
to Ice King. He gets it.
And then I asked him about like what was worse, the work or the people, and he said for sure the people actually like the work for the most part. People can be the absolute worst. Ice King, we fully agree with you. By
Yep.
the way, and we have 2 comments so far on the TikTok that I posted asking for people's opinions. We have one of your girls. I don't know if she wants us to say her name on the podcast, so I'm just.
If they're minors, then it's
She's
it's
not.
an
No,
automatic
she's in
no.
college and stuff.
You can say the name.
Macy.
First name only.
We miss you.
Yeah. Please. Don't come back, but
Macy.
please come back.
No, Macy. I ain't seen
Yeah.
her in forever.
Oh, she's great.
Oh,
She
dude.
asked us what our craziest experience working in the service industry was, which we have covered before.
Say we've covered horror stories and stuff about our time.
Like for
yeah.
me, still, it's the naked guy running through the building and then getting chased by 4 different cops while running down the highway.
I guess one of the craziest for me is going to have to be when a truck ran through my front door.
Oh yeah, you were working the overnight when that happened.
Wait, No, I was
thought it was a
closing.
car.
No, no, it was
no,
this
no,
little
we're
pickup
not.
truck.
We're not talking about when the ATM got snagged, are we?
No. When it literally just they, like I guess didn't break or what,
thought
but they
it-
came like
okay,
almost through the
see.
front door. It was a Friday night
It was an
football
actual
rush.
truck. Because see,
Yeah.
okay, so women, they call everything a car.
Yeah.
And men. And
No, it was a little
whatever.
pickup truck.
Do not attack me, guys. So I come into work the day after,
Yeah.
and it was all boarded up. And they're like, oh,
Yep.
what happened? Oh, a car just didn't want to stop. So I thought it was a car.
No, it was a little
So-
pickup truck. It was a couple of crackheads.
Okay.
They instantly started running as soon as Big T-Rex started walking out to
I
them.
remember that.
Yeah, you were there for that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that
had
was
to, I had
crazy.
to tell them
because
all the
I had to
kids
put that. I had to put
back
that into
up.
risk management.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
I remember there was a couple of high schoolers that year that grabbed a couple of the extra brooms I had out in the lobby because we had them like sitting up, and I was doing something with the police officer, and then I started going back to sweeping glass, and then a couple of the teenagers that just got done with football night, right, grabbed one of the spare brooms and started sweeping up the glass with me, and I was like, dude, you don't got to do that, but I appreciate the shit out of you.
But Macy shared something for her. She said, "I think I told Malachi this one, but I accidentally told corporate to, and I quote, suck my balls."
See, if I remember the circumstances surrounding that, she thought it was a scam call,
Yeah,
and
which is why she did get in a
Yeah.
whole lot of trouble for that because
Yeah.
she thought it was a scam call.
she basically told him to suck her balls and hung up.
My wife lost another good one the other day to a scam.
Oh, they tried to scam
But
us
this
yesterday.
was,
I'll talk
this
about
was
that later.
in store.
Who
That
this
makes
time?
it even worse. And I looked at her and I was like, are you guys just not drilling it into these kids' heads? Nobody will ever call you to do a payment on the phone. Nobody
Oh,
will
no. Somebody
ever
fell for a phone scam?
No, they fell for one coming inside the classic you put this number in on the back of the card transaction thing. so that it goes through without billing kind of thing, but the store still gets deducted.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you guys need to be looking at them on a daily basis going, nobody from corporate will ever call you with a cash transaction, and nobody will ever come to the store to give you some special number that just processes the payment.
Yeah.
And then done. And then when you have to fire somebody after that, you'd be like, I don't care. You're an idiot. Bye.
Yeah, some of these scams, man, like some of them are actually very well thought out.
Yeah,
And then
but-
others are a little obvious.
Yeah, but when you and I were there, we made it understood to everybody. If anybody came in with something that you weren't 100% sure about, you called one of us. I don't care if grandma came in saying, I put 10 on pump 5 and for some reason it's not pumping. Let me call somebody.
And I've
Don't try to handle it.
I have another question from a viewer.
Okay.
Jay.
Who's Jay?
Our kid Jay.
Oh, J Moss.
So
JJ.
Jay Moss is
Jay.
a very good friend of mine and Malachi's.
He's
We've
got
actually
some sick music on Spotify.
yeah, I think it's what J Moss 849 or something.
I think so.
He does rap, but his songs killer. Guy
Oh,
makes
yeah.
some sick beats.
Yeah.
and
I hear it.
we watched Jay grow up pretty
Yeah,
much.
We've been around him for a while.
He's not like a mumble rapper, right? Because
No,
that's not real rapping.
He asked us a question because I told him ask any question, anything. His question was, if you got bit in an apocalypse, are you hiding the bite or mentioning it?
Damn,
Okay.
Jay, that's deep.
All right,
That's a good
so
one.
Yeah.
I got a step by step already thought out. Okay. Step 1, tell everybody I got bit. Step 2, take 2 machetes. And step 3 is just run into a horde and go out Valhalla style. That's it. It's going to suck. But hey, I'm already bit. What the fuck else is going to happen?
I got a question for Jay. Where'd you get bit? On the neck? You're fucked. On the arm or the leg?
Oh, well, yeah, then you just
Cut
take
off
it
my
off.
leg
Yeah.
above the bite.
Yeah, I guess hey,
Immediately.
It is
Okay, how about
Immediately.
let's set some ground rules for this. Okay,
Let's make it terminal.
hang on. So, we're assuming zombie apocalypse, correct?
Oh, yeah. Which we would probably survive.
What
so.
kind of
What
zombie
kind of
apocalypse?
zombies is extremely important? Are we
That
talking
is
about
very
like
important.
Left 4 Dead zombies?
Then you just fucked.
Oh, you're fucked.
Are we talking about Walking Dead zombies?
You might have a slight chance, but that's depending.
we
if
talking
it's a
about
win.
World War Z zombies?
No, God. World War Z.
Instantaneously.
You make an
screwed.
Olympic sport out of
That's
them.
like you get bit, then shoot yourself in the head after you see like when they're still biting.
Let's
like,
go
shoot yourself in
with
the head.
classic shambling zombie.
Okay, classic shambling zombie. Let's say it takes what?
36 hours.
36 hours to turn?
It's something like that. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so you running into a horde of zombies, I guess fighting them for 36 hours or until you die.
Yep.
You would chop it off if you could.
If
What if
it's-
you couldn't chop it off?
Oh, yeah. No, if you can't chop it off, how do you go?
Are you telling people?
I'm distancing myself and I'm gone. They don't even know I left. Like they're all asleep. I'm gone. I'll go die alone somewhere else. I'll jump off a cliff or something.
Mine's along that line too. I wouldn't tell
Yeah.
anybody, but
I wouldn't tell anybody 'cause I don't want the
But
attention.
hear me out. I wouldn't tell people, but I would. There would be signs because
Oh God, I knew you were gonna go there. I wouldn't tell anybody, but there'd be signs.
I would be kind of essentially wrapping up things, and then I would just leave a note and go.
No, don't
Eat
wrap
some lead
up things.
peacefully.
I feel like my answer was a lot more honest because this is literally just like, all right, so just give me a couple magazines and 2 hand grenades. I'll never
Your
see y'all
answer
again.
had no thought involved. All
There
you
was a lot
heard
of
was
thought.
is you got bit, and you're like, oh, for Valhalla.
Look, this is what I'm thinking of, right? Let's just go on the assumption that my wife and kids are in the same zombie apocalypse with me. I don't want my wife to freak out at the fact that I got bit. I'm probably going to die.
Yeah, but wouldn't you
I
want to give
would-
them that closure?
Don't
I
give
would.
closure. Don't give closure. The
But right
best
when I'm dead.
stories are open ended. The best stories told are open ended.
This is zombie apocalypse.
Exactly.
It sucks all around, no matter how you cut it.
Yeah. So why make it worse
Like
by
if I die by a zombie, that just means my kids are gonna grow up to be mini Daryl Dixons.
women?
okay?
Women are extremely intuitive, especially mothers
Athena
and
would try to
wives.
eat the zombies.
Yeah, that Athena would be a cannibal.
The minute you started trying to, and I quote, wrapping up things. Okay. Number one, you're extremely
You're gonna eventually
emotional.
get to a point where you're just like, that's
So
okay.
there would be no wrapping up things. It would be one of those where it's like, you know, hon, have we ever stopped to just stare at the stars? I mean, with everything going on, I'm just saying. And she'd be like, God damn it, Ethan, you got bit. It would be obvious to everybody.
Yeah, I probably would.
It's just you keep it to yourself. You wait till it's bedtime. Once everybody's asleep, you go off into the sweet by and by yourself somewhere else. Maybe like Malachi. Maybe you go off somewhere. Yeah. Maybe you go off somewhere. You know what? Make it count. You go off somewhere. You wander. right? And then maybe you find someone who needs help, a young person trapped. You help them out. Like, who are you? Don't worry about it. And then you walk off.
I'm Batman.
For justice.
All right, I just want to just go off into the hills and just.
Yeah, maybe that
Hey,
song I've
you know
been to a desert with on a
I
horse with
think
no name.
one way that would be like great, and then we'll move on, would be find a way to make as much noise as possible, gather up as many zombies as you can, douse yourself with gasoline, have a bunch of gas canisters with you, and start lighting zombies on fire.
No, that's
Okay, but why are you doused in gasoline if
You're
you're,
big,
like
because
You're
You're
gonna
gonna
die
die.
anyways.
That's a very painful way to go. That's you want that to be your last.
It's
your last
only,
moment?
it's only painful.
Or get ripped to shreds.
It's
But
only painful for a little while, and then eventually you don't have any nerves.
But like, okay, if you're bit, all right, I know this is going on longer than Jay thought it would, but like, if you get bit, the way it ends is you black out. You don't know that you turn into a zombie. You black out. That's very fucking peaceful. You're over here lighting yourself on fire. You know how long it takes for you to die from that?
I don't wanna be a zombie.
It's moments of extreme fucking agony and pain. You want to go into a horde of zombies while they keep on biting you. Have you forgotten how painful that first bite was, motherfucker? You're going to be there for at least 30 more bites.
I was baptized once in water. I will be baptized twice in the fire.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, sure. Okay, sure.
I forget what that guy's name is from
That's,
New Vegas
oh.
DLC.
Nah, you go out with one more good deed. You just go
Something
off as
Bishop?
a wandering traveler.
I think so. No, it's not Solomon Bishop.
No, that's one of our friends on Steam.
Oh yeah, no, that's right.
Real quick, what's the movie or game that someone got bit, but they ended up being immune and they ended up carrying the cure? Was it Last of Us?
Yeah.
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 Duh, how do you know you're not going to be like The Last of Us? You're over here dying. You're burning yourself. You're dying. You're probably immune. You're probably carrying the cure, and you guys are both so
Yeah, but I
fucking
think the chances
suicidal.
of us.
You're like, oh, well, got bit. Time to go do
Yep.
some dumb shit. It's like, damn, man.
Welcome to Jackass. Zombie Apocalypse Edition.
Zombie just bit me and I got the cure. I'm immune to it, but I'm still going to kill myself. Welcome to Jackass.
My name's Malachi, and this is the Human Cannonball.
I'm just gonna get in a grocery cart full of dynamite. Push me.
Where would you end up bit? Just real quick to give Jay closure on this stupid ass question that went way off the rails.
I feel like my shoulder. I feel like I would get
Left
bit on
cheek.
my left shoulder. 'Cause
Left
something
cheek.
Something would come up behind me.
Left cheek.
Left cheek.
Left cheek.
Left cheek.
Left cheek.
Left cheek. So you let a zombie eat your ass. I feel like Captain America and like the detention videos is like, so you let a zombie eat your ass, huh?
Dick.
Oh God, David.
Hey, probably gonna give some great head. I don't know. I would fuck around and find out.
Definitely would find out.
Definitely would find out.
And then I'd find out I was immune, and because I didn't do something stupid, I'm carrying the cure.
What are you doing over there?
Don't worry about it. Got a TikTok I want David to see.
All this talk about getting bit on the ass by a zombie got him feeling a certain way. That's
Golly,
a great question,
we
Jay,
sent
and that
some-
went way off the rails.
Yeah, but I was just thinking about it. We sent some pretty unhinged TikToks to each other.
Oh yeah.
Malachi sent me one today that was it's called My First Bong. It was a fake TikTok toy, but it was a kid's toy bong.
Baby's first bong. Wow.
My First Bong, I think is what it was.
Here.
Yeah.
I need you to watch that.
The audio's not on, right?
It's on.
Oh.
Do I need to mute David?
Should it be on?
It's not gonna be that loud.
Oh.
And there's no
No,
swearing.
is it inappropriate?
No.
Okay. Thank you, Jay, for that very stimulating question. We overthought that so hard, but you got somebody's bipolar, all of his issues, and then just Malachi. So yeah, we overthought that a little bit.
man.
Hope that was entertaining for you. I'm so intrigued as to which one. Which one is this?
Doom.
Oh,
What do you mean, Doom?
oh, we're already almost at the 30-minute mark. I gotta reset the camera real
What
quick.
did I watch? Like, that was...
Well, so apparently there was these like female VTubers that were playing this like Mage Arena game where, okay, so how it works is a proximity chat and you have a spell book. You have to say the name of the spell in order to cast it. For some reason, one of them had a spell that just said Doom.
Doom.
And it just spawned a black hole and just killed everybody in the vicinity.
That's an actual thing in that game?
Apparently.
Wow.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
I didn't know that either.
I'm convinced trying to put any thought into creating riveting, engaging content is obviously for naught when you have garbage like that.
Why do you think I'm here?
Truer words never spoken.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. So what else we got going on over there? You told me something about a Joe or somebody you wanted to talk about. Some dumb. It was you.
there's-
Somebody was.
Well, no, I just
Somebody's
it just cracked
packing
me
heat
up.
at
Yeah,
work.
this is lady that we all know and have worked with that works with my wife now. Love her to death. But yeah, it cracked me up that my wife told me in the car. She's like, "Yeah, no, Miss, she's packing at work." I was like, "What do you mean?" She's like, "She's got a gun." I was like, "Okay." He's like, "Yeah, goes to a shooting range every Friday." And I was like, "Do you know how like terrifying but also hilarious that is?"
So yeah, no, I worked with this lady for a while too, and she showed me pictures of like her like targets that she hits from time to time. Her grouping, spot on.
Right?
Lady shoots like a cop and a good cop.
Right? Somebody walks in and is just like, "This is robbery, get down." All you're gonna hear is just pop pop. Is everybody okay?
For real. It's like, I clean it up. Don't worry, sweetie. Golly. You know, I'm actually not too terribly, I'm actually pretty accurate, too.
We should go to
but
the range.
You and me have shot guns most of our lives. I found that I'm most accurate with a bow or throwing knives for some reason.
Hatchets.
Oh, God, hatchet throwing is so much fun.
I remember. Well, I guess technically tomahawks.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm terrible with a bow.
Oh, me and Ethan used to
Terrible
go.
with a bow.
Me and Ethan used to go head to
No, I'm
head
terrible.
with tomahawk throwing when we were in Boy Scouts.
Mm-hmm.
I think the coolest rifle I ever got to fire was oh man, it was an M16A3
M16A.
modified.
Oh.
So it was a military veteran, right? And before anybody's like, you know,
So are we
Talk
talking about the
about it.
Vietnam era M16?
Yes.
Or are we talking about the one that came after?
no, Vietnam era.
So the
'Cause
really
that's war
shitty
he was
one
in.
that stuck so much and they hated it.
no, actually, no. I said it was.
Did he
it
like
was,
his? There was a
it
couple of them that liked their
modified.
gun. Okay, modified. That's good. 'Cause
So it was his, but he had it modified. Phenomenal rifle. Phenomenal. Kick, damn near zero. Phenomenal. However, yeah, it did still, even modified, it still did jam. And I noticed that the spread on it, I know it has to do with the barrel because he didn't modify the barrel. It did have flex. And so it was it was very hard to be pinpoint with it after each fire consecutively. It was a little bit harder, but damn good rifle. I mean, I'd get like 10, 12 shots off before she would jam. So I mean, that's not bad.
I still can't get over that one time we were shooting guns with Jeremiah, our uncle. For those of you, yeah, I don't know if I gotta explain that, but he had that 410 single shot that you did not want to shoot.
Okay, Ethan, that's because it wasn't a 410 single shot. Well,
I thought it was a
guess-
410.
No, the 410 was fine, but that's because he had an illegally. You should know this. He had a possibly, allegedly, no modified shotgun, and had somehow gotten his hands on military grade. Like I think it was just, I don't know. I think it was just, was it slugs? Or it was a military grade round.
Something.
Okay. And I didn't want to shoot it.
Oh,
No,
it was
I did not.
It was 4 gauge.
Oh,
4 gauge round.
Yeah. It was a 4 gauge round. I remember looking at this Diet Coke can, right? Shooting it. The whole, I just went straight up. I went 90 degrees.
How long ago was this?
Like,
Oh, this might have been
this-
like 10
this
years
whole-
ago.
this was
Oh, see,
almost
so
like
y'all were
10
just
years
kids,
ago.
yeah.
I remember looking at Jeremiah and him just looking at me going,
I remember that. You,
and I was
you
like,
went, what?
what? And I look over, Diet Coke can's gone. There is no can.
Yeah.
We
There's
couldn't
no
find the
evidence
pieces of it either.
There was no evidence of the can.
It never existed. We atomized it.
No, I
Reduced
did. I
to
did.
atoms.
I did find out that since I got glasses, because when I went to the firing range, I had glasses, but like I hadn't got my prescription done in like 8 years, right? So I was still accurate, but I wasn't as accurate as I could have been. Well, now that I keep up, because my wife makes me do it. Shout out to my wife; she's phenomenal.
I need to do it.
I love you, Brittany.
I found out that I'm actually a really good shot, like a sharp, like off in the distance. Like I am. Out of 15 people that challenged me, I was still the sharpest shot, and they were all like, "Damn, son, what'd you do? Go in the military, learn that?" I was like, "Nah, I got glasses."
I can see now.
Yeah.
That's all it
I
needed.
have a lot of pent up rage.
I mean, most of my life I've been surrounded by military. people, like, World War II, Vietnam, Desert Storm, all of them. I've been surrounded by people. And so naturally, you get a veteran around you, and they're like, "You ever fired a gun, boy?" Yeah, every once in a while, their eyes light up like it's Christmas morning. Oh, yeah, you want to go shoot?
Oh, that reminds me. You remember when we used to do that Milsim stuff in Arma?
Yeah.
Yeah. For those of you that aren't familiar, Arma 2 and 3, it's a military.
I love playing Arma. God.
Oh, dude.
Oh, my God.
We joined this Milsim, and I was a saw gunner. All right, that was my bread.
You
and
would
butter.
be.
Oh, dude. But the dude that was showing me how to use it properly in the game and showing me, like, training me essentially in the Milsim group we were in, he did 2 tours in, it was either Iraq or Afghanistan, and he was a saw gunner.
Mm-hmm.
There would be times
Dude
he
was so cool, too.
Oh, he was so sick. I miss him so much. He was so awesome. But he would get drunk sometimes, and he would tell you about how he would, like, cut people in half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had some gruesome stories.
Yeah, no, he saw some shit over there.
Can I talk about my Arma experience? Because it's very funny.
It was funny.
So, like, when I joined the Milsim a lot later, I didn't know what to do. I've never played this game before and whatnot, and so they kind of just filled me in a spot that they needed. So we had our buddy John. John was the only combat medic in the group. So I got trained to be a combat medic with him. I also later got trained to be his co-pilot because there was no other pilot, and so they needed a second pilot, which I got a funny story for that too. And then I was also trained in a secondary position as another saw gunner with Maokai.
Yeah, I showed him how to use
Which,
it.
full disclosure, me and Maokai had one point, so we were using tracer rounds, and our team was like, "Hey, so if you look this degrees, like north and west and whatever, I need y'all to light up that building." Somebody recorded it to show what it looked like afterwards, and it literally looked like a minigun from Star Wars, just
Yeah,
decimating this building.
You
me
just
and
have,
Maokai
like,
just
red and green
unloaded on
lasers
it.
just lighting this fucking building up.
It was so funny. But so John's training me in combat medic, and they had a mod. We were using a lot of mods to make it a little bit more realistic. I'm trying to remember what that mod was. It's the one with all the first aid stuff. I can't remember what it was, but it was very in depth. Where like you literally had to like properly patching wounds using morphine and using all the medical stuff, and that's kind of how I learned so much first aid and medical treatment, and whatnot. That's why like that mod by itself is why I'm confident I could help somebody with a bullet wound and more, because it actually was so in depth. It actually showed me a lot of like the actual proper stuff to do. Wow. The room with the least circulation.
Pray for us.
And so, but John's training me
3
and whatnot.
cups of coffee, 2
and-
monsters.
yeah. But like he's training me and whatnot, and we get to a point where I'm kind of like at the end of my like class essentially, and the base we're at gets raided by the AI. John, our only actual proper medic, gets knocked unconscious because of a tank. I grabbed John, pulled him behind one of the APCs we had, and like I just like I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm gonna do an attempt. And so like I gave him morphine. I started like kind of trying to patch up wounds using the proper gauze and proper bandages and stuff for specific wounds, and more morphine. And I started like trying to identify what's wrong with him. More morphine. We see where this is going.
Yeah, you killed him.
I didn't kill him.
He bled the fuck out.
No, I did give him more blood. So no, John
he succeeded.
John lives. The moment he becomes conscious, his first words to me was, "That's too much fucking morphine."
No shit.
And we successfully fought back the AI, and we were fine. And then we had another situation where I'm learning to be a combat pilot with him, because he flies a lot of the fighter jets for us and the helicopters for transport. We're flying in a helicopter, trying to transport, like I think we were going to pick up people and then take them to a different location. And so we're flying, and we're getting shot at by the AI at one point with a helicopter full of people. John dies. He gets shot out of the cockpit, essentially. And so I have to quickly press my button that I know to press to kind of pull control. And I have barely flown anything at this point. And flying vehicles in that game without a HOTAS was so brutal.
That's like the whole like flight stick and everything.
Yeah. And so I'm sitting there and I'm like trying to like keep it steady, but also like dodge all the fire and whatnot. We technically crash landed, but it didn't explode. Everybody survived for the most part with minor injuries, and luckily for them, I was trained as a combat medic, so I patched everybody up after the fact. But that was some fun times. I miss Arma.
Yeah.
I don't miss DayZ, but those have never been my kind of games.
DayZ was all right. That's just like survival games like that aren't really my bread and butter.
David, what you doing over there?
Yeah, fucker.
I'm sorry, what?
What you doing over there?
I was looking for a funny meme to go with your story, but I can't find one I want to use.
Oh,
It's from the Good Doctor.
I am a
It's the-
surgeon.
yeah, I was like, I was gonna be like, when Ethan ODs his teammate and is flying solo into a enemy territory, and the guy's like, Ethan, you sure you got this? I am a surgeon.
I remember that Milsim group with the guy that taught me how to use the saw. I remember one time there was only a few of us on, and we were starting to get some missions set up. They had a couple like little mini bases set up, and I was like, "So there's a base just right over there." They were like, "Yeah, it's like a mile and a half that way." I was like, "Huh, okay." So I took, I think it was 3 grenades and about 500 rounds, and I cleared an entire base. They were just like, "It's like, hey, has anybody seen?" Back then I was Zoltar. They were like, "Has anybody seen Zoltar?" They just hear explosions and gunfire off in the distance, and I
Just
can hear on the radio,
radio.
it's just like, "Hey, Zoltar, you good over there?" I was like, "Yeah, I cleared a base, by the way."
Hey, you guys
You
played
what?
Arma strictly on PC, right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's the only place you can get it. I thought.
No, you
no,
play
you can get it
Arma
on
3 console.
yeah, you can get it on consoles
yeah, it's on
nowadays.
Xbox, isn't it?
Let me show
Mhm.
you your version, but it's on there.
Hmm.
Yeah. Well, speaking of PCs, your wife had a suggestion for us to touch on today. And that is the rising costs of, PC parts in general.
I have one ask.
Uh-oh.
If
Here
you
we
go
go.
on a rant,
I'm not going to condemn people.
hey, no, let me finish first. If we do the rant,
I'm not going to rant.
not so many cuss words.
No, I'm not going to rant.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna rant. Why would you guys gonna rant? Why would you think I was gonna? Why would you do that?
I didn't actually say it.
When we have these discussion meetings before the videos, and we're talking about I'm not gonna say any one particular person is like the problem here or causing. It's all yeah, man.
Malachi makes my life living hell with editing.
Mm-hmm. But no, I thought it'd be something cool to touch on. Like I don't know how much you guys follow this stuff.
If y'all don't mind, will y'all keep talking? I gotta pee. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, hey, no, it's cool, man. It's cool. It's cool.
I'm having a bad habit of doing this during the podcast, but I drink so much water in a day now that it just
You
goes
can go
straight
on
through me.
Amazon and get those at-home catheter kits.
Right.
I was looking at that.
You
Get a
need
bucket.
to.
Get a bucket.
Yeah.
No, you know what we could get them? I'll look for it on Amazon, but I know Sharper Image has it. It's a golf club with a cap on the end for peeing into while you're out golfing. I forget what it's called now. Yeah. So, but no. Think about it. He could just pull his chair in.
What happens
and
if you don't
just-
put the cap back on? You go to swing.
Well, you don't use it as a golf club.
Okay.
It's like a fake golf club.
Okay.
But you take the cap off the top, and it has like a built-on towel to help cover up all the parts. And then he could just be sitting there the whole show like this, and anytime he has to pee, it's just no big deal. The only time he did anything is when he's like, "Yeah, that was crazy. That was
Right, where he
crazy."
just starts just staring at the fucking wall. Just
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. Did you hear that too? Just bink, bink, bink.
Oh my god.
Right. Yeah.
He does pee a lot. And it's probably because he drinks like 3 or 4 cups of coffee before we film
Oh, he
or
claims
record. Listen to me, I sound
agua.
old. Film,
But yeah.
record. Yeah. Yeah. This is all shot on 8mm. You're welcome. Mm-hmm.
Shit. Did you hear that? That little fucking chupacabra noise that
Hey,
just
I
came
tell
out
you
from
right now,
there?
man. Y'all's kids scare me.
They scare me.
Mm-hmm. They're violent.
There's
There's
Unnaturally
no
so.
chill in any of them.
All right, there's just 0 and then 200 miles per hour. That's it. Like those are the only two modes we got.
It's got to piss off your wives because I know they had
Oh,
to be
dude.
thinking for sure, oh, daughters, that's awesome. And then they all pop out just like you and Ethan. And it's
Yep.
like, fuck, man, give me a break.
All right, I feel so bad because I got one that looks like me and also acts like me. And I got one that looks like my wife and acts like me. So we're hoping that this third one looks like me and acts like my wife.
The only consolidation I can give you at this point in life is if they all grow up to be gay, you are guaranteed they're going to be the butch of the couple. They will definitely be the dominant.
wearing the pants.
They will be the power top. Yeah.
So what I missed?
Well, we
really.
talked about your bladder. Oh, I was telling Malachi I'm going to look on Amazon, but I know Sharper Image has one. I'm going to get you like a golf club. It's a fake golf club
Oh, you're talking about the one that like you can
that
piss
you can
through?
pee into.
Yeah.
And we're just going to just have it set up there. So that way you're always ready
Yeah,
to
nobody
go.
can see it under the table.
Yeah. And I was like, the only time anybody will know that you're relieving yourself is like if mid sentence you're like, yeah, I really liked that. Yeah.
No, it'd be more like a.
Why you gotta stare at me?
Well,
when
then
you're
don't.
doing that?
Why you got to stare at your brother? What is that all
It's like a
about?
dog, you know,
uncomfortable.
like whenever they're in the yard taking a shit, they have to look at you because it makes them
Oh,
feel safe.
establishing dominance.
Okay, I'm embarrassing you now. So when we're
Did he
out in
used to have to
public,
look at
no,
you?
when we're out in public, if Ethan has to fucking go to the bathroom, I am forced to go with him just to be there because he doesn't like going into public bathrooms by himself.
I'm extremely paranoid.
What do you think?
You know
I
what?
get anxiety. I'm sorry. It's like I have a problem with going to public restrooms by myself.
Do you honestly believe that some weird fucker at a jalapeno tree is going to try to touch your pee-pee while you're in the fucking bathroom, Ethan?
I think it's more of an isolation thing. Yeah, I think it's more of an isolation because those little cubicle urinals and toilets and stuff, and then a stranger walks in and you don't have a good visual on them.
Comment below if you need to have a pee partner when you go to a public restroom.
I'm so tired of being your fucking bathroom buddy. Okay?
Nobody's gonna comment on that. No one's gonna be like, who's gonna admit to that in the comment section?
Why are y'all shaming me? Girls do it all the time. Why is it different when I got to do it?
It's different
It's very different. Yeah.
because you do it to pass the time. You do it out of some messed up insecurity. They'll sit in the bath in the stalls next to each other and talk about Cosmo or some shit while they're tinkling, and it helps pass the time.
Oh, it was okay. Completely side tangent. Dude I work with saw us on Facebook, or one of us, and he was just like, "Yeah, I can't remember which one of you it was. It's whichever one of you's got the picture with like long hair and stuff." I was like, "It looks like Jesus." Yeah, it looks like Jesus. I was like, "Yeah, that's Ethan."
Crazy. So enough about pee shivers and holding hands at the urinals.
Bitch.
So, but my question before his bladder interrupted, do you guys follow like
Nope.
tech, like hardware news and stuff, or you guys just not care? Hey, I put A into
David,
B
let
and
me
B
put
and
it. Let me
works.
put it to you this way. That is not a part of my current hyperfixation.
Okay.
There's so much stuff that I already follow and track that I just don't.
that's also just one of those things I just don't.
Well, then I won't talk
I
about it.
I
here.
kind of let you.
Well, then I
fill
won't
me
talk
in on
about
all the
it
new tech
here.
stuff.
Yeah.
What I'd like is everybody that watches us put in a comment, like or a thumb up, whatever. I've been thinking about doing some tech videos for our channel on the side, like, you know, just like current affairs, or like I got some new PC handhelds that I've been looking at, thinking about doing some reviews on those. If anybody has any questions, Christmas is coming up. I have 2 of them. Which one would you buy? Stuff like that. I won't talk about tech here, but if you guys want to see me talk about tech, because I know a lot about tech, then, you know, let us know, and that'd be something that
I
we'll
think
add to
it'd
the
be
channel.
nice because you would explain it more. Golly, what's the word? It would feel more real.
Yeah.
Because like a lot of tech tip and like tech review
Like, all right, you
people,
see this thing? Fuck this. We should throw it. Just
Oh, dude, I'm getting
like you would go,
so-
this is garbage.
I'm getting so pissed off watching tech channels now because I'll click on something like I want to know something, and then you click on the video, it's like 15 minutes long, and 10 minutes of it is fluff until you get to the last 5 minutes of it, and then by the end of that last 5 minutes, they still never fucking said anything. Like, bro, do you like it or not?
Like, is it worth the hassle?
right.
I was watching one video. All I wanted, I was doing some overclocking on my Steam Deck. If you guys want to see a video on that, on my, you know, opinions on it and a how-to on it, let us know down in the comments, and I will make that video. But anyways, I was overclocking my Steam Deck, and I had one little thing I didn't quite understand how to do. I looked at 5 different videos, all of them about 10 minutes long, and they all started off the exact same. The Steam Deck, Valve's #1 seller in the, you know, leading competitor in the PC handheld space. And today I'm gonna show you how to overclock it, because when you overclock it, oh buddy, let me tell you. But first, our sponsor, right? And they have like a
Raid
3
Shadow.
minute- It's almost always Raid, right?
It's always Raid.
Or it's a VPN, Nord or some
David
shit.
right now.
And then like you're 7 minutes into the video, and if you look at the little track, right, it shows you where it gets good and people most viewed.
Right. And then
And then
and
I'll
you can
go
even
to the
get-
most
yeah.
viewed. And it's like, okay, guys, so here's the Steam Deck. Now, if you don't know anything about the Steam Deck, let me show you around. Up at the top, here's volume buttons. I'm like, God damn it, I already know all that shit.
And this
show
is a
me what I need to
joystick.
know. Yeah.
This is the other joystick.
And then you go like another 4 minutes into the video, and then they show you, but it's quick, and they're not really explaining it. They just show you what they did. And it's like, okay, guys, if you have any questions or comments or want to see another video like this, let me know down in the subscription. Hit the like button. And
I
it's like,
think,
dude, you didn't say shit.
Honestly, I think regardless of anybody's opinions, you should go ahead and start doing the tech channel thing.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, personally, I think all 3 of us in my opinion, should have some kind of content avenue so that y'all can understand as well, like also like my side of doing all of this.
You guys want to learn how to make napalm?
Well, see, right now, so the viewers know, I have a Steam Deck OLED, 1 terabyte, the special edition model that I have overclocked up to 30 watt TDP. So anybody in the know knows that's huge. That's double the power on the Steam Deck. I have that, and I recently bought from Best Buy when it was on Black Friday sale a Lenovo Legion Go S. I will go over there and punch you in the nuts right now. Live on camera.
You'll punch me in the nut, David.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. But I bought a Legion Go
Self-burn.
S Steam Deck edition with the Z1 Extreme processor in it, and I'm currently working on overclocking it as well. So, I mean,
You're going to make a scab bad.
so yeah, so those are the two things I have
Put the
right
knife
now,
away,
plus my
Malachi.
PC, plus my gaming laptop. So, I mean, I have a lot of tech. And I have like 5 different TVs for 4 different setups. So,
No, I really think that y'all should start doing, like, I would love for you to start doing your YouTube videos again, because you had a couple of them. Yeah, you had a few videos of you and me playing Dead Space.
I watched a couple of them. My
No,
old
let's
Overwatch
not-
stuff the other
let's
day.
not do, if we're going to do gameplay videos, let's have somebody else do gameplay videos for us. I want to see him do Jackass style videos. But hey, guys, so this is Malachi, and I was sitting here home alone. Sarah took the kids out, and I was thinking, how long can you hold your hand on a burner at the highest setting?
No. But,
Let's
like,
find out.
I finally, I've been talking about doing it for years and years and years, and doing the podcast got me more comfortable with it. I started streaming officially on like Twitch, which is where I'm starting it. And I'm looking at other avenues. I'm looking at dual streaming on like Twitch and TikTok, or Twitch and YouTube or something. But Twitch
Definitely
is Twitch is what I'm
yeah,
familiar
definitely
with.
Twitch.
Malchi's wife Sarah has helped me out a lot with that. What is she? What is she on TikTok still? Is it or not TikTok? Twitch? Is it Vanitas Gaming or is it
Cheese Sandwich.
Cheese Sandwich. Sarah is an amazing support player on Overwatch. She also does a lot of, or used to do a lot of Dead by Daylight, and will sometimes stream all of us playing games. Check her out.
She's my wife.
She's really awesome. But yeah, no, I got into streaming games at the moment, and it's not just Overwatch. I'll stream whatever I can. Like, I feel like.
I'm kind of mad we didn't start streaming Split Fiction before we started playing it.
Yeah,
We
should have
we got
recorded
pretty
Split
far
Fiction.
in Split
Well, yeah,
Fiction.
because people really dig the genuine experience when it's your first time playing,
Mhm.
right? And they're experiencing it with you your first time.
But I feel like that's more of like, that's a comfort game for you and me.
Yeah,
Call back to
We need to
co-op
beat it.
days.
we're almost done.
We're almost done.
Yeah.
But I started streaming. I'm editing my first gaming related YouTube video right now. And I'd like to share something with the class. I told them to already. I want the people that listen to the podcast to understand my pain.
Uh-oh.
So I use
Rant time. Rant alert.
Yeah, you know what? It is. It is for me this time. I use a software called Descript. Descript has AI functionality to
nuts.
assist me with editing because I'm still learning a lot of the process, and it helps me get stuff situated. So what it'll do, Descript will make a script that it auto-generates as it hears people talking. I can assign those talking points to speakers and generate captions for them, so I can make custom captions for people. While I'm doing this, I realized that because Malachi cusses so much, he said the word fuck a lot. Because of
my
that, it
favorite
popped up on the captions
Verb,
a crap ton.
noun.
And so I'm sitting there and I'm like, well,
Adjective.
I'm going to just start asterisking and like censoring it in the caption so it doesn't pop up so much, but I'm not really going to like mute his word because we're far enough in the video. He doesn't say like back to back to back to back to back a whole bunch. So it's fine. So I go to, essentially, I can take the word fuck specifically, change it to like 4 asterisks, and I could hit correct all, and it would change it for the entire script when anybody said it. Malachi said it so much that a software that can handle 27 gigs of data for me to edit crashed twice.
I'm so
I just
proud
want to say
of
that scientifically speaking, excessive cussing is a
Sign
strong
of intelligence.
However, I think science will make an exception for you.
I think high intelligence, low vocabulary.
No, I have it backwards. High vocabulary, low intelligence.
Like water off a duck's back, boy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But yeah,
See, thank you.
so that's been fun to edit.
And that's the end of that sentence, apparently.
Pretty much. That's just what I've been dealing with that for a little while now.
Yeah, no, and I really am trying to get better about that. It's just there are some things
Are
that
you?
are there are things that are hard to describe sometimes, and my brain can't.
Because of your low intelligence?
Read a
like,
book.
fill the gap for the words. So I'm just like, that fucking thing, you know?
Do you find yourself most times wishing you could word gooder?
No, I good word already. Yeah, I good word real good.
There is I have it on my phone. There's an app on your phone, and this is actually this is a great segue. There's an app you can put on your phone. I forget what it is because it kind of came with something else I had subscribed to. It gives you a word of the day. Like I'm talking like multiple syllable, hoity-toity words. And my new favorite word, guys.
Oh shoot! I forgot to clear the SD card on the camera, so we're no video for the remainder, but we're getting close to the end of the episode.
Anyways. Word of the day: ineffable. Sounds funny, doesn't it? Ineffable. INEFFABLE.
I'm familiar with the word.
Do you know what it means?
Vaguely, I could probably use it in a sentence, but I couldn't tell you a direct
Too
definition.
scary to speak. Too
That's
scary to
fucking
speak.
lame.
So if someone says, "Hey man, how's your day going?" Oh, ineffable. Instead of saying, "I'm scared to say it," ineffable. Right on, brother. Right on.
Oh,
F that day.
I had a dude as like just typical customer interaction. You greet them and they ask you just like, "How you doing?" I told a dude the other day, I was like, "I'm here," and he was like about to go straight mid order. He was like, "Yeah, can I get a? Hey, it'll get better. Trust me. Can I get a?" Yeah. Me and him we stopped, dude. I couldn't help it. I just started laughing.
Golly, those babies, man. They'd be little crackheads.
Oh yeah.
I am a surgeon. I knew I'd find that button. I had it somewhere.
Oh, Fonda, I can't answer your phone call right now. I'm so sorry.
No.
I'm currently in the
Oh,
middle of a
I'm sorry.
podcast.
Never mind. You say, hey, if
That's Krista's grandmother.
Oh,
Yeah, no, I remember.
No,
Wanda.
fuck that.
Oh, she's sweet.
Yeah,
Yeah, she's sweet.
I don't know
I
about
like her.
that. The verdict's still out. So yeah, no, this has been a great video. I can't believe you forgot to wipe the memory card.
Dungeons and Dragons later.
Maybe.
Oh.
I know, but I haven't fully decided if we're going to do that yet. Do one of y'all want to do the outro for a change, or am I still going to do it?
I can't even remember.
One
so
other
you may as
thing,
well.
if you guys also would like to see us do a D&D video, let us know because we've been bouncing that idea around. Ethan's not sure you
I
guys
want
would
to do-
appreciate it enough. Show Ethan you guys would really appreciate watching us play around a D&D. I've never
And I wanna do
played, so
Vampire
it
the
will be
Masquerade.
hilarious to watch.
I have to change. I have to completely revamp this setting.
Okay.
Like not this setting, but like,
Like-
the setup.
But if enough people go, Ethan, we want this content, you bastard,
Even
then we have to
Sarah-
make it.
is upset that you stopped doing Vampire the Masquerade.
Sarah wants me to do Vampire the Masquerade.
She enjoyed it when she played it with us last time.
Okay, well, David's talking about us like
I know,
recording
right?
us playing
D&D.
D&D.
They're recording it.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. So I cut the outro music back off.
Yep.
My next setting, the game that I'm going to do, is going to be essentially it's Spelljammer, but I'm going to flavor it as way more sci-fi.
Yeah, that's what
For
she
those
told
of us
me.
that are in the D&D space, we understand. I'm starting my players at level 5. I hate the lower level grind. I want my players to actually feel like they are established characters when they start. So we're starting at level 5. I use a milestone system for XP. So essentially, I don't award experience points. For the sake of story beats, I will pretty much level y'all up.
There's just certain points where you just,
When like you get to a point of like, for instance, we have big character growth or something big happens, like if I have a story planned out really good, then I'll level y'all up as needed.
yeah.
So that's kind of what we have going on right now. I know Malachi's going to be here for it. We're going to try to rope you into it because it'll be your first D&D session. Sammy, I'd like to get Sammy in for it. Kind of unsure of who else we can pull in. It might be a very small amount of...
Hey,
Sounds like
They're trying to
someone's
break
breaking
in.
in.
Settle down, Dick.
It's just a storm, Dick. Sit down.
oh my God, it's your wife. I told you she's going to throw those pots and pans at you guys for
I wouldn't
making
be
a mess.
surprised.
We made breakfast and then didn't eat it and left it for the children.
Yeah,
Why are you looking at the camera instead?
Force a habit.
but anyways, thank you for tuning in to this episode of the... Ooh, I turned that up a little loud. Evening show. Oh, you got
And-
more stuff. God.
No, I want to do the outro.
Oh, you do the outro then. Let's go.
Hey, everybody. We'd like to thank you for listening in today on the Evening Shift Podcast. If you guys like what you hear, please remember, like, follow, and subscribe, and go ahead and hit that notification bell so you get updated anytime we update new content. You guys have a great day. We know we are. Peace.
We're going to clock out.